Hi, good evening to all. I'm Salwati from Group 1. Our group topic is KFC Market Research Survey presentation. Okay, to present for the group presentation. So I would like to introduce my team, Dr. Neo Kantiong, Hiro Bantini, Kalaiwanis, my name, and also Nisha Kaur. So content for presentation is introduction and key highlights, methodology, SPSS analysis to independent t-test, one-way ANOVA to multiple regression analysis, and market plan to conclusion. So KFC originated in 1930s in Corbin, Kentucky, US, operating in Malaysia since 1973 with first restaurant on Jalan Tengku Abdul Rahman and one of the fastest growing fast food franchise in Malaysia. KFC faced intense competition from other brands' effort to maintain customer. So therefore, we are conduct market research to measure the level of perceived quality, service quality, waiting time, and customer loyalty and satisfaction on its customer. The objective of the survey is to identify customer satisfactions toward KFC business performance, to identify customer satisfactions toward service quality of the company, to identify customer satisfactions toward waiting time, and to identify customers' loyalty towards KFC. So the rationale of this survey is comprehensive understanding, to strategic action planning, operational efficiency, and brand enhancements. For key highlights, customer satisfactions on the services, service quality, waiting time for the service, and customer loyalty. With that, thank you, and I pass it to my friend.
Hello, I'm Nishandarjit Kaur. I'm going to present methodology technique used in this survey. So we have used a stratified random sampling technique. In this, we divided customer base into different subgroups like age, gender, marital status, and income groups, and randomly selected them. This is beneficial because we have representation from different customer segments. So data collected is more accurate, reliable, and efficient. The issue is it's more complex and it involves more time and cost. But thank God for our survey, we use the Google form. So things were more efficient because there's a user-friendly interface and real-time data collection. Next, the sample size is more important because we need to have adequate sample so that our data collected is reliable and that there's reduced margin of error. This is important because statistical significance relies on the true differences or relationships. So we have chose 80 respondents, which involve customer satisfaction as the dependent variable and service quality, waiting time, and customer loyalty as the independent variable. Thank you.
Hi, good evening. I'm Kalivani Jagaraja. I'll be looking at the SPSS analysis, and we had about 80 correspondents within 48 hours. So the male and female, right, we had about 53% of female participated. The age was 36 to 45, which is 37.5%. Single or married, we had more on married, which is 57.45%. Right. How satisfied are the correspondent is 3.47. As you can see, it's between 3.4 to 4. The chart on block box, it is at the range between 3 to 4. Okay, and normality test is basically to see the distribution of your population data. Okay, as you can see, there is multi ways to do it. You can do it either graphical or also analytical. I use analytical, which is the squareness and also processes. Okay, based on the Z value, we need to get between a minus 1.96 to 1.96. So as you can see, overall satisfaction and quality for female is high, and also the income, marital status, and household whichever is in yellow is high, okay, which is out of the range lah. Independent t-test, right? Gender versus satisfaction. As per our study, our hypothesis is HO is P1 is equals to P2. H1 is P1 not equivalent to P2. So, and also the P value must be less than 0.05 is rejected, more than 0.05 is accept HO. Okay, so as you can see, the summary is there's no significant difference in satisfaction level quality between male or female customer. Another thing is, as a summary, there is no significant difference on the satisfaction level, service quality, waiting time, and customer loyalty between the single and married customer. I would like to pass now to Dr. Neo to continue.
Thank you, my dear friend. I'm Neil here. Now we are going to discuss about one-way ANOVA. When we have more than two groups, we can use one-way ANOVA to test for the statistical significance. So when we compare income group versus the satisfactions, quality, waiting time, loyalty, the result we get is there is no statistically difference among all of these. So the next slide, we look into the household group against the same pattern. So our conclusion that there is no significant difference in the satisfactions, service quality, waiting time, and customer loyalty among the different household groups. So the third slide, we are going into look into age group. And same as the previous slide, there is no statistically difference among all of these. Why we say there is no significant difference? Because all our B values are actually more than 0.05. So the next one, we are looking into the scatter plot analysis. When we got S and Y, we can plot them on the graph. So we can plot quality against satisfactions, loyalty against satisfactions, and waiting time against satisfactions. So all the three graphs, you can show that the values are actually corresponding going upwards. So we conclude that all the three scatter plots, waiting times, loyalty, quality against satisfaction level show a linear positive correlationship. So now we want to know how significant it is. So we shall have our null hypothesis, there's no correlations, alternate hypothesis, there is correlations. So the relationship magnitude is 0.9 to 1, very strong, average, and weak. So when we look into waiting time and satisfaction level, there is a correlationship of 76.7% strong. But the p-value are all actually less than are all less than 0.05. Thus, we shall reject our null hypothesis. We interpret as a correlationship exists between these two. Similar for loyalty and waiting time against satisfaction level, both are 82% strong and the p-value is less than 0.05. So there is correlationship exists. Now, we want to look into the formula, how to get the formula of Y and X. So if we look using regression analysis, by using the satisfactions and quality, we can get a formula like this: waiting time this way, loyalty in this way. So if we want to combine all these, we shall use multiple regression analysis, and the SPSS calculation gives us Y, which is the satisfaction equivalent to 0.51, which is the constant, plus qualities times 0.45, plus waiting times 0.05, loyalty times 0.34. And this is how we get our multiple regression analysis. Thank you for your time. I shall pass to my colleague.
Thank you, Dr. Neo. Let's continue with our strategy action plan. There are a few types of a strategy: service development strategy, location strategy, branding strategy, promotion strategy, market entry strategy, pricing strategy, customers experience improvement, and finally training and development. KFC plan to improve the menu to cater to all customer level, offering the healthier option with the calorie intake. Over 300 SP has been created and technology enhanced will be implemented for online purchasing and delivery. KFC use a various promotional method like newspaper, billboard, social media, and television advertisement. The company is considering celebration-based menu and continue monitoring of the product pricing to maintain Market analysis is a need to select optimal location for new outlet, and staff training and development are initial to maintain service standard and improve the technology. Following slide is a sample of marketing material based on a social media. You can see the example of material, how they promoting their menus. They make creative memes to attract customer attention. Next slide is a type of marketing on Facebook and Twitter. Next is a limitation slide. Analysis any limitation in the small sample size and socio-economic disparate, which may lead the skewed result due to the subjectivity and the inability to account for the of authentic consumer interaction and choice. Next is the conclusion part. The research reveals significant correlation between waiting times, consumer satisfaction, loyalty, and service quality in the hospitality industry. It emphasized the importance of improving service quality and incorporating consumer input for the customer satisfaction. Last slide of this presentation is a recommendation. KFC should prioritize service quality improvement through the staff education and workflow optimization, reduce the waiting time through the technological tools, enhance consumer reward scheme, and adopt a client-centered perception for product improvement, and target a market strategy to enhance customer retains and satisfaction. Thank you.